Guys, I know it's hot. I know the weather is blazing fire. I know the temperature is unbelievably and unbearably up this season. I know a lot of people are complaining about the heat wave and everybody is feeling hot. It is so uncomfortable. It is so annoying. Nobody enjoys a very hot temperature. But then, why would a reasonable, sensible human being do something like what I'm going to show you in this video just because the weather is hot? Why would a reasonable individual walk into a grocery store or a supermarket and decide to jump into a refrigerator used for storing food, used for selling products to customers? Just jump inside, all in the name of cooling off. Now take a look at this video. It shows a bunch of people jumping inside supermarket refrigerators, lying on top of the products, playing around in the food, which includes raw meat and other food materials, totally enjoying it to the point of bringing out a camera and recording the totally deranged behavior and also posting it on the internet for the world to see. Take a look.
I can get in there. Hold on.
What is you doing, bro?
Sit down.
What is y'all doing, man?
Shit, man.
Bro, what is y'all doing, man? You feel so good?
God damn. Come on. It's a new day. Come on. Damn. What the fuck with it, man?
Man, y'all ain't in the meats, bro. Come on, man.
A black couple climbed into a supermarket meat cooler to cool down, and later customers discovered they had bought meat that had been underneath the couple. According to the story, the couple had no air conditioner at home and could not stand the hot weather. They went to a supermarket and climbed into the meat cooler together. Wearing T-shirts and shorts, they lay on top of different kinds of meat that were on sale that day. They rolled around inside the cooler, and some people even said they heard the couple passing gas. After they felt cool enough, they left the supermarket. However, after a video of the incident appeared online, some customers realized they had bought meat from the same cooler that day. Many said they had already cooked and eaten the meat before seeing the video. They felt disgusted and uncomfortable and demanded compensation from the supermarket. To prevent the incident from causing more damage, the supermarket compensated customers who had bought meat from the cooler that day. It also replaced the meat cooler and removed the remaining products. The supermarket is now planning to sue the couple and seek compensation for the losses they caused, including customer claims, damaged products, and the cost of replacing the cooler. What do you think?
Guys, I thought I've seen it all. I thought I couldn't be surprised by what these guys do anymore. Wrong. Because right now, I am totally short of words. I am utterly speechless. What the heck is these people's problem? What is wrong with these guys? My goodness. And also, what are the odds that out of a population of 349 million people, only 13 to 14% of the population seems to be committing 99% of the degenerate acts? Why is it that whenever I see these displays of degeneracy, looting during protests, flash mob robberies, public freakouts, or treating other people's properties like it is disposable, the demographic that shows up disproportionately is the same people? Black Americans. These guys who make up only 13 to 14% of the population are massively overrepresented in these kinds of viral spectacles of disorder. Not every black person, I would admit. Plenty of black Americans are hardworking, law-abiding, and they are even embarrassed by this nonsense. But still, the numbers do not lie. And pretending that it is not always black people doing this is not going to help anybody. So why is it always us? Why don't I see Asians repeatedly doing this? Why don't I see other teenagers repeatedly turning grocery stores into personal lounges or streets into chaos zones? 99% of the time, it is black people behind these kinds of behavior. What is wrong with us? What is the problem? Now, the person who posted this video tried to pass it off as everybody is doing this. The post said, people are now climbing into supermarket meat coolers and laying on top of the packages just to cool down during this brutal heat wave. Well, that is a very wrong framing because no, people are not doing this. It is black people. They are the ones doing it. We have seen the video. The so-called people are nothing but black Americans. As an African, I literally understand why people dislike black people. I totally comprehend it. I understand why normal human beings hate being associated with black people. Because what is this? You have to be totally debased to be able to recreate this type of animalistic behavior in public. Think about the lack of hygiene. Think about the disrespect for everybody else. Think about the total breakdown of basic human decency and the total lack of impulse control. Black people are unfortunately not making a good case for themselves. They are not. By the way, this also reminds me of a clip I came across some time ago. A bunch of black teenagers going crazy on top of a police car. It was total mayhem. They were dancing, behaving like animals, jumping up and down the roof of this police car. I kept asking myself, why don't these people dance in their compounds if they crave dancing so much? Why do they have to dance on top of police cars, behave irrationally, behave erratically, show that they are a total disgrace before they can have fun? What is wrong with these people? What a total disgrace. Now, I'm unbiased enough to perfectly agree that this disgraceful conduct and animalistic behaviors from these black people come from a bunch of societal factors. Because what we just witnessed here is not a one-off incident about a hot day. It is cultural, and it stems from a lot of factors like decades of family breakdown. Black single motherhood rates hover around 47% compared to 14% for white people and single digits for Asians. Kids raised without two stable parent homes are far prone to poor impulse control, present-oriented thinking, and disregard for rules or other people's properties. Welfare policies, the war on the nuclear family, and a subculture that celebrates this type of chaos over responsibility hugely fuels this type of behaviors. Even FBI statistics back this data up. Year after year after year, Black Americans, who are only 13 to 14% of the population, account for a massively disproportionate share of violent crimes, homicides, and disorderly conduct. And some people like to think that it is all caused by poverty. But poverty is not the root cause here, because poor white communities in rural areas do not produce the same volume of flash mobs, public freakouts, or meat cooler takeovers. Neither do we see the same with poor Asians. Okay? Biology, IQ distributions, time preference, and yes, culture all plays roles that contribute to this degenerate action. I, for one, have made it my life's mission to expose these degenerate individuals who are further destroying the reputation of the black community. And no amount of criticisms from anybody will stop me from doing this. It is my mission, okay? What am I supposed to do when I see a bunch of black individuals jumping into public refrigerators meant for putting food, which is going to be served to customers? What am I supposed to do when I see them doing these type of things? Pretend I didn't see them, turn a blind eye, and just scroll past? Okay, would that make me a pro-black? Would that mean that I'm a staunch black supporter? No, that will only make me complicit in the destruction of the reputation of black people, and that is something I would never take part in. So this type of black individuals disgust me. They irritate me. But the other type of black people that also disgust me even more are those group who would prefer you turn a blind eye to these type of incidents rather than criticize it. Those people who don't want you to call it out. Those people who attack you when you are always criticizing the bad behaviors of your people. So dear black people, it is high time we start counting our teeth with our tongue. This is an Igbo adage, okay? It is high time we start advising ourselves. The world is seriously getting tired of all this nonsense we are giving them. The world is getting tired of our dysfunction. I don't know how else to say it, but to say it. But as always, guys, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or buy me a coffee if you like, as a way of supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.